Hey everybody, this is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, coming to you from Holiday, Florida this afternoon here in my home office. Today's video, I want to talk about what happened to me last night, or with me, or for me, or about me, and what that means for you, okay? This weekend, I was coming up towards event week. This week is the Empower Network Unleash event, and I was feeling really down and feeling bad about myself. You might have noticed my content kind of slowed off for a little bit. I think I got one good blog in last week. I was worried. I was upset because it's been 90 days almost. You know, like I joined right after the last event. I really want to be all of it. You know what I mean? I want to have all of it. And not being at that event really was hurting my feelings. And at the very last minute, we got an offer to do live stream. Now, I know that's not the same as being there. It's not the same, but I didn't want to miss the breakthroughs I knew I would have. And so I borrowed the money. I didn't have it. I didn't have the $97 to do the live stream event. And I borrowed the money to do it. Be there for that. And if you read yesterday's blog post, you saw, for last night's blog post, I released it this morning, you saw the kind of vision that I have for the, Waldorf education and what my impact can be on people that just, want to do Waldorf. They don't want to, they can't or don't want to homeschool, and they want to be able to send their children to a place where they know that they're going to be safe. Safe from the shit that happens at public school. Now, I'm not talking about, crazy stuff. I'm talking about the indoctrination that goes on there. And I come home and I'm watching Loris Tam kick. Everybody kicks ass, okay? They're just so amazing. What an amazing event. I can't wait for the next one. And then here comes, out come the whiteboards, and I start freaking out because I know that means David Wood's coming out. And David Wood is amazing, okay? And he comes out there and he just starts kicking ass and taking names, blowing my mind, And all of a sudden on the side of the screen is, you have an hour, an hour and a half to buy tickets for the next event called Rise in Las Vegas, and you're going to get it for a third of the cost that everyone else is going to pay if you buy it by 10 o'clock tonight. And that was like 8:30, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, what? I'm thinking to myself, shit, I just paid back my daughter, so it's not like I can reuse the money I lent her, and I don't have it. I looked at my bank account just in case, I had $1.30 in there, and I was just like, what the hell am I going to do? And I'm watching and I'm listening to David, and I'm like, I know I need to be there because I'm going to be gold there because my vision is big and I'm not going to stop. And I can't just do it every time live stream. What if David doesn't allow it to happen next time live stream? It was a miracle that it happened this time because you know what? You need to be at your events. Okay? You really do. So what did I do? I said, oh my gosh, now it's coming up on 9 o'clock, and it means like there's an hour left, and I know how far I've got to walk, and I know how much I weigh, and I know how much fast I'm walking, and I know how much I already walked today, and I'm like, I go out to the kitchen and I say, Sarah, do you still have the money that I paid you back for the live stream event? And she said, yes. I said, can I borrow it? And she looked at me like, well, why? And I said, because if I buy tickets to the next event, I can get them for the same money. I can get them for the same money right now. I figured, hey, what's the worst you could say? No, because I know I'm going to buy the tickets anyway, whether I pay $300 for them or not. I'm going to buy them. But wouldn't it be nice to have that extra commitment to take the extra mile and have it set up, have this whole quarter set up right? Yeah, it would, right? She knows this. And my kid believes in me so much, I can't stand it. So she's like, yeah, let's do it. I said, will you walk with me? Because we got to walk a mile away to go. I use NetSpend. I don't use, anyway, there I am. We got to walk a mile. I use NetSpend, so I got to go load the card. I don't like traditional banks, so I'd rather load the card than deal with a bank, which is a bullshit. We get out there, we put the kid in the stroller. She's still up and she's still dressed and ready to go. So she comes with us and we go and we walk. Us girls were walking so fast. We left here at 9:17. We got there within 10 minutes, which is, I know people can run a 7-minute mile, but we're big girls. As you know, my daughter's losing weight. I have not, and I am trying to walk as fast as I can in this place, and I know that I believe in me. I believe in me. I know I can do it. We get there, and my daughter's like, oh my God, I have a smartphone. Hello. Why don't we buy the tickets right here, right now? And we go and log on, and we go to try to buy the tickets, but the card that I had on me is not the card I have in my account. And I couldn't add the card on my account in time to, make haste and get back. So I was like, we're gonna have to do it again. We have to do it going back. We have to walk just as fast, if not faster, and we have to get back. It's 9:45 now. And we've got to get back to this house by 10 o'clock. I've got to have the tickets purchased by 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 9:45. I don't know how we did it. Stella's in the stroller. Go, go, go! The heat is so hot. It's like a warm, wet wool blanket on our face. And my shirt. If you ever see me wear that green T-shirt, it's my man shirt is what I call it. It's like 3 extra large, and it's really thick cotton, and it was stuck to me, and my thighs are rubbing together, and I'm sweating, and my calves are cramping, and I'm dying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I make a decision. I'll never be this big again. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things, all these breakthroughs are happening on this fucking 2-mile walk. And I said, all right, we finally get to the block that we can head towards my house. We can go down the run to my house. And boom. I say, Sarah, whoever gets in the door first, go straight to my computer. The card that I have on my account is right underneath the computer screen. And she's like, okay, so whoever gets there first. I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought I was going to have to pee while walking and add that to the story. I didn't, though. But I kept feeling like the universe was telling me that extra mile, that's all you need to do. Just one more block, Tara. Just one more block, Tara. You can do it. We're watching. And I got in the house at 9:57. I ran over to the bedroom and onto the computer that I'm on right now. And for some unknown reason, usually you get timed out when you're logged in. I didn't get timed out of the event page, which I was logged into my account for. I was able to literally click the button, click the card that had the money on it, and press buy. At 9:58, I had my receipt in my inbox. The reason why I'm telling you this story is because I want you to know that by the time that event happens, so many things about me are going to be changed and improved. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to help you change and improve your life. Your vision has to be so big that a 2-mile walk in 90-degree weather doesn't stop you. Your degree in a walk, we got made fun of by somebody on the main road. Why'd you go have another cheeseburger? I mean, just crazy stuff. You've got to be so big to know that you can do it. You've got to be so big to know that what you have a vision for in your life is possible for you. And you can't quit when somebody quits. And you can't quit when you ain't making 10 grand in 90 days. You can't quit when things aren't looking good. You can't quit when it looks like you're not going to get to the event. You're going to get to the event. I asked the universe, somehow, some way, make this happen. I got to get there. I knew at that point that I wouldn't have been able to drive, that I would have had to fly. So I knew that, there had to be some sort of miracle money happen. And then, boom, I got an email. And I knew I could make $97 happen. Somehow, some way, I knew I could make it happen. This is it. I'm going to give you a abridged version of my vision because I'm going to start with just the first 30 days going into the rise. In the first 30 days, from here till 30 days from now, I'm going to help 5 people. I'm going to show them how to create $1,000 in income in their business in 30 days. There's no doubt about that. And it's going to be with or without you, no matter what. If you're one of those people They want to see if I can do it. If you're one of those people that wants to make it happen for yourself and knows that your vision is so big, I mean, look at the vision I talked about yesterday. I'm talking about making sure that I can have Suncoast Waldorf be a K through 12 school by the time Sarah's done with 5th grade. Stella's done with 5th grade. So that if we don't want to move somewhere where there is a Waldorf, or if she has to move somewhere where there is a Waldorf to 12th grade, that we can afford to send her to it. It's a private education. It isn't free. What about all the people out there that wouldn't even consider it because they just don't even see the possibility? Because Waldorf private schools don't take government funding because they refuse to do the testing and all that bullshit that comes with that funding. That's what I'm talking about. How am I going to be able to even offer one scholarship for 1 year to anyone if I don't take life by the horns and start today? What if I don't get it done now? It's never going to get done. I've been in this business for a long time. I've watched so many people with less talent than me making so much more money than me that started around the same time I did. I won't say names, but I'm going to tell you right now. There are top earners within Empower Network that I saw when I started this business that were doing okay. They're nothing special. If you've ever been on one of their hangouts, they no more charisma or anything going for them more than me. The difference is their vision's so big they don't let any bullshit get in their way. I let bullshit get in my way for a long time, and I'm here to tell you right now, if you've got bullshit for me, I don't have any time for you. The more and more and more that I understand how big my vision is and how I am not going to stop until I succeed, the more and more I realize that I can be of service to you. Really of service to you. Because I won't let you tell me any bullshit. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you, you can do that. If I can do it, you can do it. I went over a year without running water or lights in this house because I was pursuing my dreams. Tried to get jobs, couldn't. I didn't even have a pair of shoes. I had a pair of broken down flip-flops. I didn't stop. I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. That was the first time I joined Empower Network. I didn't stop. I wasn't grown up enough, though, to really come out of that. I am now, and I know you are. So if you have a vision for your life and you're tired of the bullshit and you're ready to lock arms with me, hit the link below, answer that one question, and then watch everything that comes after it all the way. And go ahead and get started. And when you're done and you're started and I get the notification from Empower Network that I have a new customer, we're going to set up a time and I'm going to give you a free coaching call. And we're going to map this shit out. And we're going to get it done. I want you to go as far as you can financially, even if it means you might be late on a bill. I'm not saying borrow money you don't have. I'm saying go as far as you can financially. You will be brought through a sequence of upsells. You need all the products eventually. Get as many of them as you can right now. Don't stop. Keep going. Because me and you, baby, we're going. The more products that you have, the more money you can make. The more you're going to be able to make, because you're going to know how to make, because you're going to have the education that is blowing the world away. It's amazing. Now, my daughter, she's in a really successful network marketing company. Amazing. I love them for so many reasons, and their compensation plan's great, and the products are really great. And they've been around for a couple 100 years. And there are 11, I'm not going to use the name of the company, what do you call it, millionaires. There's 11 of them over several years. I'm not even sure how long it's been around, but the company's been around a long time. Empower Network has 15, and they've been around for 3. And David Wood just showed us how we can make 100 millionaires a year at this event. And you know what? I believe in his vision. You know why? Because he believes in mine. I've got something for you that's going to knock your socks off. Get started now. Don't wait for 30 days to see if I did it with 5 people. Don't wait for that shit, because I'll just pass you off to somebody else. I'll give you somebody else's link. There's plenty of other people that you can join that don't give a fuck how well you do. I'm the one that cares. Okay, so let's get it going. I can't wait to get on the phone with you and let's go rock and roll. I'm going to hang up. It's 15 minutes. That's a long video for you guys. I love you all very much. Thank you for watching. This is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, and I'm going to make my vision happen by helping your vision happen. Peace.